show on that. Okay. Looks like it does. Hey, would somebody go shut Joey's door so I don't talk over him and he don't talk over me, Josh? Josh, and I'd also like you to sit by Professor Moon Guy to make sure that that doesn't whenever Van needs you. Yeah, it'll shut off. Hey, we got a guy coming in office today. I don't know where he is. He's supposed to be here at 8:30. Hey, what over there, buddy? Where it would make more sense? Where would it make more sense for you? Who's got me on? Is that you, Mr. Moon Guy? Mr. Moon Guy, I will watch my language today.
Thank you so much.
But would you do me a solid and share the stream?
If you promise, you will.
I promise. I promise. So if everybody's here, I like your hair today. Did you get some extensions in there?
I feel like my hair is bad today.
I like it like that. Marina's got the good hair going on today.
Thank you.
So if you're on here, do me a favor, like, comment, fire questions. Also, share that stream as everybody shared it. You have, my wife says you have your go-to on, styling. Man, I didn't know I'd get to wear this shirt anymore this year. And I was going through the closet, and I've got all these things in there. And for some reason, I only wear like the same 2 or 3 or 4, maybe 2 or 3 shirts. I mean, I got all these things that are just aside, but I don't know why I do that. But today, a buddy of mine's coming by here, Mr. Mark Dunn. He's a financial advisor, and I thought he'd be here by now. But he's not here. It's 8:31. What is the first thing you'd like to say to Mark Dunn? Why are you late?
Do you not hit targets?
Do you not hit targets? See, what is the most important thing to you guys? Whenever you've got to do something, is it getting it done or making sure you're hitting targets? Like he could get here. He said he was going to be here at. Good morning, Rabbit. Have fun today. We're going to miss you. He said he's going to be here at 8:30. What's more important, him coming in 8:40, 8:37, whatever, or being here before the target? Why? Why is that so important?
Smaller targets lead up to bigger targets.
That's exactly right. See, if you can't hit your little baby targets, that's probably an indication that you're never going to hit the big targets. Do you have a big target?
Mm-hmm.
What's your big target?
I want to make $50,000 this year.
I want to make $50,000 this year. Okay, well, you've got to know a codified step-by-step process to know how to make that happen. Are you hitting your targets to get there? Does he seem certain?
Some days are
No,
not.
it is.
Yeah. Early is
Some
on
days-
time. On time is late, says Blake.
Agreed.
Mr. Blake Duncan. Hey, I'm always, I measure people if they're hitting their targets or not. I judge them. Judgmental. You hitting your target? So, yesterday I was talking to Noah. I had to be somewhere at 3 o'clock every other Tuesday. I go, my wife, dang, ripping Mark apart, and he's not even there to defend himself. He should be. He's going to have to. I'm going to rip him apart when he gets here too. So every other Tuesday, I go to this. It was our premarital counselor, but I continue to go because I need it. I need that guy to help me understand things because I'm very selfish, and it's a lot easier for me to make sense of what I believe instead of listening and taking in your considerations. So he helps me make sense of it. So I'm talking to Noah and maybe Andre. And I'm like, hey, I can talk to you, but I got to leave at what time? Do you remember?
Yeah, it was 2:35.
2:35.
2:35.
2:34. Hey, what time is it? It's about 2:30. I said, what time is it? 2:27. I had 3 more minutes I could sit and talk with him. At 2:35, I got to go. I will see this is something I got to get Van better at. Like Van, he'll sit there and chum you and be nice and just talk to you. Van, at 2:35, if I'm in the middle of a conversation, what do you think I would say?
Bye.
I gotta go. See ya. What would Van do?
Keep talking.
Keep chatting. See, I have instilled targets into my brain. That's how I make all my decisions. So, are you getting your money right? Getting your money right begins with targets. What is the first thing you're going to do to get your money right?
small targets.
That Brittany says that's her. Like we can go out to eat or something, and I'm ready to go. We'll walk by people, and she'll just sit there and talk to them. You know, I'm very anti. I mean, I'm not anti. Am I antisocial?
You say that you can be. Sometimes you can be like the life of the party. It just depends on the day.
What would you say, Mr. Moon Guy?
I think it's a personality issue. Sometimes it's when somebody is a sanguine, for example, you like talking and chatting and all that. You have a problem in saying bye.
I do.
No, you are not that. You're definitely not a sanguine. Your personality is very different.
Mine is. What is my personality?
Most likely you must be a melancholy or something like that.
A what? I can't
Let's
understand.
not even get into that. But what I'm saying is that your personality is that you're driven. You have a personality where you're just driven by your goals.
Well, everything to me
Whatever
is
it is.
purpose driven.
Yes.
Everything is purpose driven. If we've got to be somewhere, today we're talking about getting your money right. It begins with purpose driven.
Yeah.
Everything I do, there is a reason. Blake Duncan, when discussing time constraints, it is not rude to give someone a hard stop on your time. I agree. Hey man, I got to go do this. I'm sorry because I'm letting other people down. So, but if you're going to get your money right, Josh, hey, we're talking for Mark Dunn today. Where is Mark Dunn? Has anybody seen Mark Dunn? Mark, I'm booked through. He'll come hang out around 9. We're going to ask him where he is because we're talking about money targets today. Where does it begin when you're trying to get your money right? I'm going to see if anybody... Where are you? Dude, you said 8:30.
I know, I text you back. You said half the team ain't there. I said I'll be there 9.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm gonna come hang.
I thought you said I'll come hang around 9. Okay, I apologize. Everybody that's watching this, I'm sorry for dogging Mark. You're on the morning grind right now. So okay, I misunderstood. I thought you were gonna hang out till 9. I apologize. I take it all back. All of it back. We'll see you.
Thank God you called him.
Bye.
You know how to apologize.
No, I've got to apologize. But we're still talking about Mark Dunn and getting your money right. Who here can answer this?
I can.
Where is the first step of getting your money right?
Setting a goal.
You got to be somewhere to make money. Correct?
Oh. No, it begins before that. It begins with making a decision of pouring your effort into this. See, y'all, I'm getting y'all's money right. How many calls do you have to make a day? 75. How many do you have to make a day? 50.
50. 50 plus.
50 plus. Jan Stewart, good morning. Thank you for getting on here. Don't let my wife know we're opening up that savings account. Gracie says building courage. That's a good answer. See, getting your money right starts before you get money. Too often people are selling you on get your money right by the money that you've got. Save it. The first thing you need to do to get your money right is know how to make it. Would you rather try to save out of $1 bill or would you rather save out of $100 bill? Well, you've got to know how to go out and create and make that money. For us, it begins, like Gracie says, it's about building courage, but you've got to make the decision, I want this. I want to make more money. What are the trick question is this, and whoever's watching this, let's see who gets this. How do you make more money? What have you been told all your life? How do you acquire more money? How do you get it?
You've been told to work hard.
You've been told to work harder. And to save it. Yeah. Well, this morning at the breakfast, I'm sitting around a lot of people that what's up, Chris Clark? I was talking to a lot of people, and they're all smart, and all of them have been very successful. And one of them was talking about, like I said to Brian Burns, imagine if I knew how you knew, I knew what you know to go out and find deals and put them together and develop. And then one of the guys says, well, you got to have all that money to do it. Do you think you got to have money to make more money?
No.
That's a good question. See, forever in my life, I was so limited because I didn't actually have the money. I couldn't make sense of doing things because I didn't have it. Stephen brought me this deal one time that I'm still disappointed in because I probably, carry on, hello, I could have tripled my money at one time. It's like $170,000. I'd bought something else, and he came to me. I'm like, man, I ain't got the money to do this right now. This is probably 3 years ago. I think Dan France bought it, as a matter of fact. At one time, it was on Thompson Lane. Like, yep, I was going to buy that first, or I could have bought that, but my limited thinking said I don't have any money. I can't do this. Here's what you need to understand right now about money. You don't have to have the money. You just got to know how to get connected with money. Do you understand that? Do you understand that, Josh?
John told me one day, he came in here, was talking to me, he said, if you literally were to find me a house, I would buy it, and you'd get paid for bringing it to me.
You didn't have to have the money. You just had to find the deal and get connected to it. But all this begins with making the decision, I got to get my money right. You don't get your money right once you get it. You get your money right with your mind before you make it. What you guys are doing every single day, why are y'all role playing?
Sharpen
Know what
our
to say.
skills.
Building that muscle.
Sharpen it.
Guess again. Again!
Building courage.
Nope. Kinda, maybe, but that's not what I'm looking for. The reason why y'all role play is I'm helping you get your money right. If you get really good at role play, do you think the end result will be more or less money?
More money.
More
Would you
money!
say having money expedites the process? Having the money to invest?
It
into
could.
making more money?
It could, but people also can get money and they can slow down the process because they get scared. I think the way you make more money is by having bigger goals. Like if you got a bigger goal, you'll keep finding ways to make more money. But some people might get comfortable with what they have. But see, I feel like whenever people aren't focused on money, most people are going to say, well, they're greedy or they're selfish. Well, I think it depends on the person, because if I'm somebody, if I had a lot of money, my fulfillment is not by having the money, it's what I can do with the money. That's how I feel good about it. And if I had a lot of money, me and Moon Guy might be building a school over in Kenya. We'll have the GTT School of...
Amen to that.
I mean, so it's when people don't want money, it's a selfish thing, because you live in a world, a community, a family where you need to help other people. That's the way you need to be thinking. You don't need to think about this money's for me. I think this probably has a lot to do with the tithe. So I'll say, man, I'm not doing any more money. I'm not giving away any more money this year. I'm not giving away any more money. But if I got extra money and somebody calls me up, have we sent that check off to Carrie Marable yet, Van?
I'll check.
Well, we should have done that about 3 weeks ago, but we knew I need to make sure he's got that money, because it's going to this event for his brother. He was recognized, and they're going to celebrate him, and they're bringing in a lot of food. But it was only $500. I want to be able to give somebody $50,000. I want to be able to give that much money to like First Shot. Well, for me to be able to do things like that, can I do it where I am now? Can I, Josh? I was looking
Not
at you.
as much as you want.
Can't give as much as I want. How can I give more?
Make more.
Make more. So whenever they got this thing about money, because they don't know what they really were built to do with it. Some people want to hold it, but I'll tell y'all, holding money does you no good. This morning somebody said, well, it ain't what you make, it's what you keep. Well, I don't agree with that. It's what you do with that money that matters. I would rather, if somebody I saw one time Carrie Ann, if she's still on here, she made a post to her, if y'all don't know Carion, she's the #1 loan producer in Tennessee and like a top 10 to 15 producer in the country. I mean, she's like her numbers are off the charts. And she asked this question one time: if somebody were to give you $10,000 for your business, what would you do with it? And everybody probably, I didn't see all the answers, but it was all transactional based answers, where I didn't see many people say, I would take that money and I would invest in myself. Not many people said that. So the best thing you can do with your money is not keep it. The best thing you can do with your money is apply it back into you so you can go out there and get more money. That's how you get your money right. You don't get your money right by saying, I brought in $100, I'm going to put $10 over here, and I'm going to put $10 over there. What are you going to multiply $100 into in 5 years?
That's nothing.
10,000.
You think?
And how long?
5 years. If you put $100 in somewhere, how much is it going to be in 5 years?
Depends where you put it, but I have confidence it could turn into 10,000.
Well, what are you going to do to get to 10,000? If it just went into an investment, it's going to be $125.
Right.
So the way you multiply that money is you get a lot better. You get a lot better at getting more money to put in there. Curry, yes, it gives you the freedom to do much more for others, especially family. If you make meaning, you'll make money. Gracie, we miss you this morning. She's babysitting that kid this morning. Should have brought the kid in here, shouldn't she? So, hey, trivia question. What is the first step of getting your money right?
Make a decision.
Making the decision, I'm going to get my money right. And that is the purpose. That is the reason why you make all those phone calls. That's the reason why y'all do that training. Did you train yesterday?
I did.
You promise?
Promise.
That's why we do the role play. That's why we do all these things. It's not for what it seems. It's for your money. It's for your future. One day I want to come over to your house, Josh. Swim in. I want to come over to your house and pee in your pool.
Come on.
That's what I want to do. Have you ever jumped in a swimming pool?
Yes.
Can you swim?
Yes. But not as good, but I can.
I want you to come over to my house and swim. I don't even care if you pee in the pool. You know, I got this rule. Because I think everybody pees in the pool. Do you?
Oh,
Do y'all pee in the pool?
My kid does.
I know they do. You don't pee in the pool?
What are you saying, Tommy?
Do you, Josh?
My parents convinced
I'll
me.
pee in the
to
lake
try
or the
those.
ocean.
Man, I think when people get in the pool, they don't get out.
Yeah, what if he's the only one paying in the pool? Come on.
Man, I do see people come over to my pool and they keep getting out of the pool. I wonder why they don't ask, dude, why ain't you getting out? Like sitting there drinking a beer.
I'm not coming to your pool.
Man, it gets clean. I mean, that's why we get it cleaned. That's why the pool gets cleaned. There's somebody over there every other week cleaning it out.
Okay.
But Josh, to get back on topic, one day I want to come over to your house.
You will. I have a big old pool.
You're going to have a big old pool.
Big, like,
Well, how do you get there? What is the first codified step?
make a decision.
Make a decision.
Get a big pool.
Well, make a decision. I'm going to come in here and do all these things I don't want to do. So your first step of getting your money right has nothing to do with collecting the money. It's all about the skill of building to get to make the money. Everybody, have a great day. Wonderful.